Somebody call the law. Somebody call the law. It got to be illegal for me to be so wrong.
What up, though? Heist man, the folks talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions. Man, this is Last Week on Earth, episode 37. This is the show where I talk about things happened last week on Earth. This Last Week on Earth, man. Everything I'm talking about now, we talk about on Friday nights at 9 p.m. right here on this channel, man. I do it with my co-host, but I like to come back on Mondays and do it by myself so I can push my own agenda and my own narrative. They like to disagree with me, and I let them. Everybody got their own opinion, but I got my own opinion too. Like I said, I push my own agenda and my own narratives. Y'all can come join me on Friday nights so y'all can push y'all narrative and y'all own agenda about these certain topics that we finna talk about also. But like I said, this is Last Week on Earth. First of all, what happened last week on Earth is this. Tory Lanez, he got shanked, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Tory Lanez, look at him right here. This dude right here. Y'all know he in jail for. Allegedly, he popped old girl in the leg. What's her name? Oh, the foot. Megan Thee Stallion. When he did pop her in the foot, he got sent to jail. He got found guilty. But yo, he done got shanked 14 times. When I first heard it, I thought it was like 3 times. It was like, nah, they really tried to take him out the game. This is crazy because it's coming behind after reports have later came out that he might be getting up out of jail, man. Some new evidence was found saying that the girl Kelsey or Chelsea, I don't know how you pronounce her name, Kelsey or Chelsea, I don't know. But they say maybe she had something to do with the popping of the foot. And, you know, he might be getting out. I don't know. So, but he got shanked. Prayers up to him, man. Send the prayer warriors out. Especially if he ain't do it. If he ain't do what they said he did, he got pin cushioned. Yo, that's crazy. That's nasty work, man. But Tory Lanez, he got shanked. That happened last week on Earth. A lot of stuff happened last week on Earth, man. Not that much. Because a lot of stuff I ain't want to talk about. I ain't want to get into the Diddy case. Like, because that's disgusting. I'm talking about. See the reports on that? I'm like, nope, I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about it. So we gonna skip that, and then we also gonna skip Chris Brown. I think he did something. There's a lot of things that happened, but the DDG? It's a lot of black men going to jail, man. They won't let me out. Nah, ain't got no handcuffs. That's crazy. I was looking at this right here. My son went to a Afro Man concert, and he brought me back a joint from Afro Man. Autographed, too. His autographed joint from Afro Man. His Afro Man concert he went to. Because I got high. And they sent me some Afro Man. I had to break it down. It was a pre-roll. I'm not going to smoke no Afro Man. I want to know why your Afro standing up like that. Probably because you had something in it. But then I see it's this THC pre-roll. Hybrid. It's GG4. That's the brand of it. I had to smoke it. He said, you ain't save it? I'm like, nah, hell no. I want to smoke with Afro Man too. He thought I was going to say, nigga, you crazy. I'm smoking that. But it happened last week on Earth also. Boom. Damn, on Mother's Day, first thing I thought of when I heard this story right here. This is Lil Wayne, whose head looked like a blooming onion from Applebee's. Him and this girl broke up. He broke up with her on Mother's Day. He kicked out the house, her and her daughter. The story goes, he called her and like, look, you gotta go. If I don't do nothing, I'm a bow. You better get out of here before I get home. I guess that's how he sound when he talk to her. I don't know how he sound in real life, because that's a character, man. He a creature feature. But still, yo, on Mother's Day, ain't that kind of bold? Via text to kick her out. He had her on the front porch looking like old girl from Hustle and Flow. Kicked out the house, her and the baby. I don't know, man. This is crazy. It's nasty work, but that happened last week on Earth. I don't know. It's got to be true. She doing the video with it, and she over there complaining like, yeah, he kicked me out, and she started saying something like he been whooping on her, put the beats to her and stuff. It's like, oh, see, now you want to tell on him from beating you up, but when you was in the house, it was okay. You ain't claimed nothing about that before then, but now you got kicked out. Nasty work. But damn, on Mother's Day though, dog, that ain't his baby either. It ain't his baby mama. This is his girlfriend. And I thought it was a baby because she talking about, yeah, you gonna do that before my baby's 14th birthday. I'm like, damn, that nigga, he bold. But it wasn't his baby. On on Mother's Day, kicked out last Sunday. That happened last week on Earth. Nasty. Am I my brother's keeper? I think she is. Excuse me. That ain't no Afro man right here. That's some ghetto man. That's some me. Yo, am I my brother's keeper? This woman right here, man. I don't know her name. Lakalia, some shit like that. I don't know her name, man. But shorty, she got locked up, man, because she popped 4 dudes and 2 of them got murked. She murked 2 of them. They was jumping her brother at a Foot Locker in East Point, Michigan, you know. And at a Foot Locker in the parking lot, 4 dudes jumped her brother. They said allegedly they got pistol whipped and everything. And she came with the blick. They was outside. I mean, I guess she went to the car and got it. Came back. Bow, 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 bow. Just started letting off. They said she murked 4 of them, though. Shorty, like, 17 years old, I believe. I don't know, man, how I feel about this. See, the thing is, a lot of people saying that it wasn't self-defense because they wasn't jumping her. Because she tried to claim self-defense. The police saying they went out there and they did it, like her and her brother went out there and ran down on people. But a lot of people are saying the self-defense claim because she wasn't in physical harm herself, or she wasn't threatened. They were jumping her brother. They wasn't jumping her. She ran to the car, got the gun, came back, let off. So it wasn't premeditated, but I don't know the damn legal jargon that I want to use, because I don't be in trouble like that. I don't do all the little technicalities and all that stuff this way, that way. Feel like Missy Elliott. Y'all know what I'm saying, though. So I don't know all that, the legal lingo. So, but yo, how y'all feel? Like, am I my brother's keeper? Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, you is. I don't think what she did was wrong at all. 4 people jumping my brother. If I got the thing on me, hey, letting the ear, hey, get off my brother. I ain't got no brother, but you know, fire. I might bust in the air or something. Pause. That sounded wild. Y'all know what I mean, though. So, I don't know, man. How y'all feel about that? I think she did all right, but she, and they said she got some dome shots off, too. It was like, maybe, like, I don't know, man. I don't know the situation. They said it was multiple headshots, though. So, I don't know if she a trained, what's that new ballerina John Wick movie coming out? I don't know if she a part of that. Ballerina John Wick in Detroit. Hey, she got some dome shots off, though. This shorty right here. They were jumping her brother. But that happened last week on Earth. Special delivery. This woman right here worked for damn Amazon, and she's literally giving her special delivery. She habitual. She kept going to the bathroom in people's yard. 2 people's yards. Number 2. Blue 42. Hey. See how she bent over. She habitual. She going around, like, I think, like, maybe her stomach hurt and she had to go, like, on some Friday shit. Craig Pops won't let him in, and she was like, let me get back. Number 2. Like, what you got to do? Number 2. No. Eating that little sandwich we were eating. Anybody gonna do stinky low, it's gonna be me. He went around the house like, shit, I gotta go still. Maybe Shorty did that, but she did it twice, so she mustn't like these people. She did it like the same 2 houses, like, or did it come back up like, oh shit, I gotta go again. Why she ain't knock on the door and ask nobody? Hey man, look, I'm sorry, I'm Amazon, I'm sitting there doing my house. I gotta go to bed. I don't know, but she did it in 2 people's yards, so she ain't like them 2 people, I guess. But it's special delivery, Amazon. What can Brown do for you? I guess. I mean, if it was UPS, you could say that. So what I can do to Brown, I don't know. I ain't got no jokes for that. That happened last week on Earth, though. Sex, drugs, and zombies. First thing I thought of when I seen this right here, yo, this is a new cicada coming out. And this cicada is like, they getting born, or they are affecting the 13-year and the 17-year cicadas. They like come out and they attract the mate to them with their sounds, and they give them some type of damn pheromone or something. That's the drug part, and they lay dormant inside of the body of the mate they're using. They can like use a. They I don't know if I'm explaining this right, because I did read it, but I can't just give it to y'all how I've read it, because I don't remember the words per se. But how I go down, they attract the mate, and either man or woman. And they'll get inside their body, right? And they'll make motions so another one can come and they'll jump in his body and live in his body for 17 years. So it's kind of crazy, man. Like, they come out for mating season or whatever. So if I'm a man, I'm trying to attract, they don't care which one they attract, because they're going to attract one, and if a man or a woman come, they're going to jump in their body and they're going to mimic them. They're going to make their body do some shit, and it's going to attract another one. Like, if I jump into a woman body, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attract a man. You see, that's crazy. And they're going to kill it and jump inside his body and lay eggs inside of it. So the next batch will come up in 13 years or 17 years. It's like, I don't know, man, if I'm explaining this right, but yo, there's some crazy bugs out here. This is what they look like. They cicadas. They gonna jump in your body, do some shit, come back out 17 years later. I found it out last week on Earth. Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Ooh, I can't hit that note. Who's that lady? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about, man. When I seen this, I was like, who that lady? Who is that? I was trying to make it a guessing game. This woman right here is Rachel Ray. Yeah, the same Rachel Ray. I ain't trying to shame nobody, man, but I did not know that was her. And I said, I'm like, yo, that's Rachel Ray. That's her. She would have hit woman on NBC, ABC, CBS, whatever channel she had back in the day when she first came out. She was the hot bitch that was cooking. Everybody, oh, they love Rachel Ray. This was her. Oh, this her. This us. I was like, yo, who is this? Who is that? Everybody get old, man. I don't look the same way. I don't look the same way I used to look. Hold on. I might got a picture of young Heist. Let's see. I got a picture of baby Heist, because I don't look the same when I was a baby. Baby Billy. Look at this, a young Heist man right here. I got to show this picture because I just got it, yeah. I got to discover the pictures of me. I don't know, man. That's me, though, as a baby. I'm sorry. I had to go on a little tangent about nothing, because I didn't know who that was. That ain't no lady. That's a man up there. All right. It happened last week on Nerve. I seen that. And it really wasn't no news. It just seen it. Now, damn, that's Rachel Ray. All right. Good. It's the first thing I thought of when I seen this picture right here, or this story. Good. They is changing the mask from The Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington. They changing his face because I don't know why they changing it, but I'm glad they is, because I like it better when the old way. This the previous look and this the updated look. The updated look more like the comic book. I mean, not the comic book, but the movie. What I'm used to. This is at Disneyland. This shit look like a spoon up here, and this was the Jack Skellington. I'm like, yo, if I would have seen that at Disneyland or Disney World, wherever they at, I'd have been like, yo, what is this? That must be Jack. That don't look like Jack Skellington. So good when I say they changed it, because me and my wife dressed up as Jack Skellington and one of the dolls or something for Halloween one year, and that's us. So I'm looking like that look more like it versus this shit right here. That's crazy, man. But that happened last week on Earth. What the hell? What the heckle? That's what I thought about. I thought about what the hell? How you gonna heckle this person right here, man? Whether you agree with it or not, this is a transgender athlete, and yo, this is crazy. When I seen this, I just can't get down with this, man. Hold on. Where's the whatchamacallit at? The track. Somebody heckled this person right here. Look.
That's a boy! That's a boy! That's a man!
You see? I ain't like that. Like, there is a transgender athlete. They playing for whatever, but they playing for a school or something. And the thing is, it was like, I ain't like it because that's still a child. That's still somebody's child. I don't agree with them. I don't think they should be playing in sports with other people that's not. They should make their own league or something. I don't think transgender boys should be playing girl sports. Flat out. I don't want them playing against my daughter. I don't want them being aggressive. My elbow my daughter in the face. If my daughter was a stud, it'd be different because she'd be aggressive too. But I got pretty girls, you understand? So if my pretty girl's playing basketball with a damn dude or a woman or whatever they want to be called, I ain't getting into that. But you know what I mean? I don't want them playing against. It's crazy to me. I ain't like that. But I ain't like the part that they was getting heckled. You see, I got this story when I was looking on the internet with Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and I seen this right here. This, Colin Rugg. I don't know this dude, know nothing about him, but he said transgender track star AB Hernandez get heckled by parents after obliterating the female competition at the California State semi prelims. This is exactly how parents should treat boys and their daughters in sports. Now I ain't agree with that. I don't think he should be doing that. But he said Hernandez knocked 3 girls out of making the California State finals, considering he qualified for the high jump, long jump, and triple jump. I'm told some girls were in tears realizing that they were at risk of finishing 10th and being displaced. You see? That's how I feel. I don't think they should be in there interfering with, not interfering, but messing up the game, man. Like, my daughter can't go to the damn state championship because you made it, and I don't care what they say. You have an advantage for competition. You jumping higher, longer, faster, doing all that. But that wasn't the damn reason of the story. The reason of the story, or what I didn't agree with, was the heckling of that person as a parent. I don't like them kids are already going through something. They confused as fuck because they thinking they something and wanting to be something and all that, and how they whoever they get down with that. That's them. But that's still a child, so leave them alone. Don't mess with the child. And you a parent, you gotta set an example. Just keep your mouth shut, man. Just like, I don't know. So I ain't really like that, and I ain't like the way this dude said this is exactly how parents should treat boys in their daughter sport. Nah, I don't agree with that. I can't buy that. Even though I don't want them playing with them, I just can't. That's somebody's child, because I don't want nobody saying shit to my child, and they better not. I'm doing something. That's crazy work. That's nasty work though. But that happened last week on Earth. Is this gonna help? I want to know if this is really gonna help. This woman, she got her son a cake with 2 breasts on it. Well, a pair of breasts, a set of, on his 3rd birthday, to get him off of breastfeeding. He a breastfeeder. He 3 years old. She was like, look, you got to get off breastfeeding. This one, I don't think this is gonna help. I think he gonna eat that cake, and he gonna want some breast milk to wash it down, because the shit look dry. A little too much fondant is on there. I don't know, man. But I don't think this is gonna help. Like, you put a big pair up there too, like, nah. He like, shit, hell yeah. So I don't think this is gonna help, but that happened last week on Earth. Rocky versus the Gerbil. That's the only thing I can think of when I thought about this story. If you know anybody, a Gerbil and Richard Gere, you know the story. I don't know if it's true or not, but the story is Rocky. Sylvester Stallone himself got into a physical altercation with Richard Gere over Princess Diana at an Elton John party. So all these, I never thought I'd see this lineup of characters in the same row of characters, but Rocky versus the Gerbil. That's the only thing I can think of when I thought about this. I had no funny pun or nothing. Rocky versus Greer or something. I heard they was longtime friends. I seen pictures of them hanging out together. Mr. Stallone and Mr. Greer. They was, you know, close friends, but they fell out because they were fighting over Princess Diana. She had that monkey in the streets or something. I guess they were trying to impress her, showing out, you know, scaring the hoes, basically. That's what they were doing, but I don't know, man. They was at an Elton John party, too, so I don't know what what is going on there, but that seems to be the news. I think Richard Gere said it in a book or movie or interview, or maybe it was Stallone. Somebody said it. How else I'm talking about it? But it happened last week on Earth. Man fall from burning hot air balloon. This is crazy. This dude, I heard he saved a couple people's lives doing it though, but he was on a hot air balloon and it went up in the air and it's on fire and he fell from it and he passed away. R.I.P. to him. I don't get this picture right here because I see the damn thing on fire on the ground. So did it take off? Didn't get out in time? Did it land? Like, what's up? I need to know the story. I need to see the video. I mean, I don't want to see the video of him plummeting to his death, but I see it on the ground now. So did it land on fire? Did it take off on fire? He was hanging by the cord. Did he get stuck? Was it a leg caught up on him? Some Final Destination stuff? I don't know. Maybe I should have did some research, but who needs research when you can hear about a man falling from a burning hot air balloon? That is the story. That happened last week on Earth. R.I.P. to the person, the man who fell. Like I said, I heard he did save a couple lives, so yo, congratulations to you, man. You did your thing. That happened last week on Earth. Bearing it all. Well, not bearing it all, but this woman right here She was running a prostitution ring inside of her spa, or outside her spa. I don't know if it's in or outside, but she had a spa, and she running a prostitution ring inside of there. And when they kicked the door in, wave in the fofo, the police, she had a bear in there, and that bear was stuffed with $600,000, over $600,000. She had half a M, close to a half a million in there, over half a million. Damn, I'm messing that up. She had over half a million. It sound over a half a million. It's like, y'all know what I mean though. But she had $600,000 in the inside of a bear, like cash money. So she was doing hand to hands, like she was getting paper. They like, it wasn't no paper trail. Like she ain't had no banks and nothing. They come in there, she was like, yeah, I don't know what they were doing back there in them back rooms, but they paid with cash and she was stuffing inside of the bear. She was bearing it all. Somebody was bliss. She had a 5 head too, but that happened last week on Earth. Damn. So I thought of when I heard this story right here, man. This is a YouTuber, TikToker, some type of influencer. She was online and got popped mid-video, like me sitting here now, somebody get me a couple times. That's what happened to her. R.I.P. to her. She was some influencer, something to something. I don't know nothing about her. Don't know her name. Don't know it. I just know what happened. She was on live, and I seen a video of it. I seen 2 videos of it. I seen one video that was blurred out, one video that wasn't blurred out. I don't know if the second one that wasn't blurred out, I don't know if that was AI or not, but the one I seen that was kind of blurred out that came in, and she's sitting like she's sitting right now, and she looked over to somebody and kept on doing the video, then pow, right in the damn chest, and pow, right in the stomach. 2 shots. Then the bitch just slumped over. And I seen the same thing with the unblurred video, and I was like, damn. Either way, you seen her in the video look over to somebody. Somebody came in, somebody she knew. They said it was her boyfriend who's a part of the cartel. The cartel, you know. Guess he ain't like that no. Came in, pow pow. R.I.P. to her. Damn. That happened last week on Earth though. Too easy. That's what they had to say about this right here, man. These 10 brothers right here escaped. They escaped jail. It's crazy, man. Like, they was in prison and they went through a damn toilet in the wall, behind the toilet in the wall. They all escaped through there. And it's crazy because they say too easy, LOL. That's what they said on the two. It's too easy. It ain't T. It's supposed to be too TOO. You see, they both to be in jail. Them niggas can't even read and write. But too easy. Or maybe it was like too easy. That's their boyfriend name. Huh? I'm going too easy to this way. I don't know. But yo, they escaped. So, hold on. I think I got footage of it too. I just found some footage of it. Hold on. Look at this. You see him. Look, this. That's 10 of them. Look at dude. He dropped his pants or something. No, that's what I didn't like about it, yo. I didn't like that. I didn't like the dude. He dropped some. Like, nigga, leave that. I'm out in the skate, and he think I'm gonna drop something and look and stop and pick it up. Nigga, I don't want that shirt. Nigga. That's crazy, but yo, that's what happened, man. It was too easy, I guess. It's crazy. I'm gonna do a video about that too, man. I'll do a video about that. But yo, that's crazy. That happened last week on Earth. And last but not least, MAGNETO. I don't know if y'all heard about this, man, but they wanting Denzel or a black actor to play in the X-Men as either Magneto or Professor X. You know me, I do not like this, not one bit. I do not like race swapping when it comes down to characters that been already, you know, established. And during the live show we had, my co-host, it was like, why can't they do it? Well, I was like, because his backstory is he is a survivor of the Jewish concentration camp. A black man can't be that. So you gonna have him being a slave or something coming out? Ooh, in the water. Hey, they reaching for the Underground Railroad tracks. I don't know. Bzzz, shut up. So no, I don't like race trading or race relations, race swapping when it comes down to established characters. And I definitely don't want to see no MAGNETO. First thing I thought of, and somebody else thought about it too, was this right here. This was funny to me, man. So I just love that picture. When they go to jail, go go to Genosha. When they go to Genosha, go home. Anyway, man, that happened last week on Earth. And that's all the stories that happened last week on Earth, man. Like I said, I go live in the channel every Friday at 9 p.m. talking about stuff just like this. Matter of fact, everything I talked about now, I talked about it last Friday. So you can get ahead of the game of Minutes to the Future. Minutes to the Future. Come next Friday, have these same conversations. And maybe some things you will say will make it to this video or on this side of the tracks. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though, man. I go live on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Come through, join the conversation. Hit that like button, the comment button, the share button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. All them good buttons you got to hit to get this pimping that I'm putting out when I put it out. And like I said, I go live every Friday. Come through, join the conversation, and holler at your boy, Heist Man the Folk. This has been Last Week on Earth, episode 37. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Yeah. Holla at your boy, Heist Man the Folk. Damn, that's still the wrong button. I'm messing up.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
All right. This time, but I'll be back, and sooner than you think. Wherever there's prejudice, ignorance, inequality, I'll be there.